Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Week 8. Oh, my goodness. We are about halfway through the season. Well, we're about getting there, the halfway point of the season.
Yeah, this used to be halfway, and now it's...
For Week 8, I am your host, Adam Snow from the World of Football, and sitting across from me is the founder of the World of Football, the creator, if you will, Randy Snow. How are you doing on this fine... Well, we're recording on a Tuesday. This is getting posted on a Thursday. How you doing?
I'm doing good because the weather is gorgeous here in
Michigan. Yes, we talked about that on the podcast.
A little cooler today, but it's typical autumn. I mean, here it's almost Halloween, and it's still close to 60 degrees. Yep. That's fantastic for Michigan.
Yeah, and I see you're repping your World of Football Kalamazoo shirt.
Thanks to your brother Aaron.
Yep, not available in our merch store because we don't have a merch store yet. Like, subscribe, rate, review, all that stuff, and then maybe eventually we can have a merch store. That'd be cool.
There you go.
Maybe sell mugs. Maybe the World of Football ball cap. World of Football polo shirts, World of Football underwear, for your easy lounging pleasure during football
tidy
season.
whities only.
Now hold on. In that instance, would that football logo be on the front or the back?
I'm thinking the back.
Okay. Interesting choice. I don't think I would have gone there. Anyway, let's go over last week's picks segment, and this week we're going to start with you and. Let's talk about how you did last week in our picks.
I think I'm going to go with the Browns at home. Yeah, I'll take Carolina. The Patriots? I'm going to take Kansas City. Packers. I'm going to take Miami at home. I'm going to take the Ravens because I think the Bengals are going to be full of themselves after a big win over Detroit, which is going to give them some false hope or a false feeling of superiority. So, yeah. Give me the Ravens at home. Yeah, I'm taking the LA Rams also. Hey, give me Las Vegas this week. I agree. Arizona at home. I'll take the Cardinals. The Bucks. Give me Indianapolis. I'm going to take New Orleans in this one.
Randy, you were 9-4 last week. Not too shabby.
Very respectable.
Only 4 wrong.
Yep.
You kind of started the first part of the slate pretty rough. 3-4 in the early games. But you swept the late games, so congratulations on that. 9-4.
Six in a row at the end of the day.
Golf clap clap for Randy over there. 9-4, which puts you on the season at 68-39. So that's pretty good after 107 games. That's a pretty respectable winning percentage. But let's talk about who did better. Cleveland as well. Carolina in this one. I'm taking New England at home as well. Give me Tennessee to beat the Chiefs. That's right. I'm going there. Aaron Rodgers is on fire right now. That Green Bay team is looking pretty good. But I'll take Atlanta on the road in Miami. Yeah, I just think Baltimore is the better team. But I'm sorry, Detroit. I think the Rams got your number this week. Yeah, I'm right there with it. Give me the Raiders to win at home. And I think the Cardinals get another win. That winning streak's going to keep going. Same here. I am taking Tampa Bay to win this one. And I'm going to take Indianapolis on the road. I'm going to take the Seahawks at home on Monday Night Football. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Last week I went 10-3. Only 3 wrong all week long. Hey, what can you say? I finally got to pull out the lead. I'm up by a game on you. I'm 69-38 on the season.
One better than me.
The first time I've led since week 2 of the season.
Yeah.
So it's getting heated in our rivalry of picks. It's been a couple years since I've won this thing.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
Let's get things started with the Thursday night game this week. And this should be a doozy. But we've already heard that Devontae Adams is out thanks to COVID for the Green Bay Packers. So does that change our picks? And this might be the first time we disagree on who could win. I don't know what you're going to pick. You don't know what I'm going to pick.
No, we haven't talked about this.
But I'm going to start. And boy, oh boy, I'm nervous about this one. Because as much as I like the Arizona Cardinals, I think the Packers will actually get a win. Even without Devontae Adams, I think they will get a win. This might be a close game, but Green Bay walking away with a victory against Arizona on Thursday Night Football. And also remember, we have been undefeated when picking Thursday Night Football. So if you go the other way, one of us will continue to be undefeated.
Well, I thought for sure you were going to take Arizona, but I'm picking Green Bay.
Oh, my God.
Because I think that on a big stage like that, the veteran will show up the young kid, even in his home stadium, and show him that
but in fairness,
I'm still the best.
That young kid, though, He's got a lot of weapons.
Yes, this should be a
He
really
could
good
still
game.
light up. This should be a great
Yeah.
game. This might be the best game of the season so far.
But
we'll see.
I still think Green Bay will find a way to win this one.
Barring any more COVID issues with that team.
Right.
I can see Aaron Rodgers still winning without Devontae Adams, as great as Devontae Adams is.
Mm-hmm.
But if any more guys, I'm sorry. I don't.
Well, they haven't lost anybody on their defense, have they?
I think the defensive coordinator got COVID.
Yeah.
So
He's not on the field. So what I'm saying is the defense will still keep Kyler Murray in check.
Okay.
And Rodgers will do just enough to win.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, the second game, or the first game for the 1 o'clock slate. The Cincinnati Bengals travel to New York to play the Jets. Who do you got in this one?
The Bengals.
Yeah, Cincinnati, red hot, number 1 seed in the AFC currently. Give me the Bengals to win as well. The Tennessee Titans travel up to Indianapolis to play the Indianapolis Colts. I'm taking Tennessee in a close game here, but I think Indianapolis will put up a fight.
Well, just to be different, I'll go with Indianapolis.
Wow,
But,
I'm shocked.
It is kind of a toss-up. Just so that we're not, otherwise we're going to pick the same
That's
teams every
to
week.
your detriment. I mean, come on. Tennessee's been looking really good. I mean,
I know they have.
Maybe you'll be right.
I
Who
know
knows?
they have.
The LA Rams travel down to Houston to play the Texans. Who do you got in this one?
Rams. Stafford and the Rams.
Yeah, boy, oh boy. If the Lions can hang with the Rams, I think the Texans cannot hang with the Rams. The Pittsburgh Steelers travel to Cleveland to play the Browns. This should be an interesting game. Give me Cleveland at home.
I agree. Cleveland at home.
Whew. All right, you get to pick this one. The Philadelphia Eagles travel to Detroit to play the Lions. How are you feeling about this one?
I think Detroit is getting better and Philadelphia is getting worse, but I'm still going to go with Philadelphia.
Give me the Detroit Lions to get their first win of the season finally.
I hope so. I want to be wrong on this pick.
I do. I mean,
I would love Detroit to win.
It just depends. They've been so close.
Yep.
Part of me is like, well, they really contained Lamar Jackson, and Jalen Hurts is kind of that same mold-ish. He's going to be a running quarterback. Can Detroit hold him? That's going to be the big key. If you can't contain Jalen Hurts, the Lions have no shot at winning. Yeah. But if they can contain Jalen Hurts, they might have a shot.
Maybe the halftime ceremony where they put Chris Spielman into the Ring of Honor will be enough to bolster the team. Of course, they won't see it. They'll be in the locker room.
If Calvin Johnson's Hall of Fame induction couldn't boost him over, I love Mr. Spielman, but...
Yeah, who knows?
Moving on. The San Francisco 49ers travel up to Chicago to play the Bears. And this is a tough one. I'm actually legitimately stumped. But I will take the Bears at home, maybe? That's the only thing I got here. San Francisco's looked okay, but the Bears are at home. I'm going to take the home team.
No, give me San Francisco.
Ooh,
I'm going to take that.
I
don't think
this is a coin flip.
Chicago is steadily. They're circling the toilet right now, ready to go down the drain.
And it's funny because that seat looks like a toilet seat. Moving on, the Carolina Panthers travel to Atlanta to play the Falcons. Who do you got in this one?
Ooh, boy.
Ooh, tick tock, tick tock.
Give me Atlanta.
Okay, dang. I'm taking Atlanta as well. Atlanta's looking pretty good. Carolina's just, since they started winning 3 games, they were 3-0 at one point. They've lost 4 straight.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can get back on the winning track. The Miami Dolphins travel up to Buffalo to play the Bills. And give me the Bills after a bye to win this one against that scrappy Miami team.
Yeah, the Bills will be feasting on the Dolphins. Give me the Bills.
The New England Patriots travel out to Los Angeles to play the Chargers. Who do you got in this one?
Ooh, boy. New England has been getting better each week. Give me the Chargers at home.
Boy, I like the Chargers. Part of me was almost going to go with the Patriots, but I think that home field advantage is going to be the slight difference. The Jacksonville Jaguars travel to Seattle to play the Seahawks. And neither of these teams are great right now. If Russell Wilson ain't playing for the Seahawks, I might give it to Jacksonville to steal a win on the road. That's right. Ooh, I'm going to go there.
No, I'm going to take Seattle.
That might be the smarter pick. A bit of a risk on my part, but we'll see. The Washington football team travels to Denver to play the Broncos. Who do you got in this one?
Denver. Washington is another team that kind of started good, but now they're not so good.
Yeah, give me Denver at home. If this was in Washington, I'd probably take Washington, to be honest with you. But I think, again, this is a home field kind of situation. Then we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to New Orleans to play the Saints. And I'm sorry, give me the red-hot Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this one.
I agree, Tampa Bay.
Okie dokie. We're just doing the clickety-clack. And then we have our Sunday night game, which is the Dallas Cowboys traveling up to Minneapolis to play the Minnesota Vikings. Who do you have in this one?
Dallas, I guess.
Wow, such an enthusiastic pick.
Well, I really don't care about this.
I think this is going to be a shootout. And you know what? Just for the sake of being different, and I've been kind of picking the home team, give me Minnesota to win at home. I think Dallas is good, but I think just Minnesota coming off of a bye, I think they'll show up at home. And finally, the Monday night game sees the New York Giants traveling to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. What a dog of a game this might be.
Two bad teams on Monday night. Oh, my gosh.
But one of these teams has Patrick Mahomes, and I'm taking Kansas City at home.
I agree. Give me Kansas City on Monday Night Football.
All right, so to recap, we have agreed on, we've disagreed on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. 5 out of the 15 we have disagreed on. Could we see the tide turn in our picks? Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see.
We have one winless team in Detroit. We have a team who has not lost a game in Arizona. Will one of them get their first loss? Will one of them get their first victory? Who knows?
Yeah. Only 2 teams on bye this week, the Ravens and the Raiders.
Yeah.
So 15 games this week.
Yep, so almost back up to the full 16.
Yeah,
So.
a couple more weeks of bye weeks for different teams.
Yeah,
We got about, I think 22 teams have had bye so far. So
yeah, Detroit's is next week.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're getting there. All these teams cycling through their byes. So all right, well, I guess with that, it's time for us to say bye-bye. You can follow us on Twitter at TWF Kalamazoo. Everything's down in the description below. We have a podcast we do every week on Tuesdays. This Week in the World of Football, available on all the podcasting platforms. I almost said all the social media platforms. The podcast is on all pretty much podcast places if you're looking for it. I've been Adam Snow, sitting across again, Randy Snow, wearing the Great World of Football t-shirt, which you cannot find anywhere. It is exclusive to us.
Not for sale.
Not for sale till we get some more people to open that merch store.
But if you want to buy it, let us know how much you would pay for it.
The shirt off of his back.
I'll even wash it to send it to you.
That won't get rid of the ketchup stains.
The scent of failure.
And the scent of failure. That's got to go on the description for those shirts, too. Just a tinge of failure you can smell from these Lions fans. All right, I think that's enough from us. Hopefully you guys
failure
enjoyed.
And desperation.
What are your guys' picks? If you got any, leave them in the description below. Where were we right? Where were we wrong? Who's going to be the bigger idiot this week? My money's on that guy sitting across from me, but don't tell him that. Yep. See you guys next week.